a few minutes ago, now, what happens when you, what happens when you put something on the stove burner? This is what happens. This is what happens to these glass lids when you put it on the stove burner. See, look, it'll shatter, but it won't break. See, look, it's shattered, but it's still in one piece. See, it's shattered, guys, but it's all in one piece. Ain't that amazing? That it'll shatter. It didn't shatter immediately. It shattered when I took it off the burner. So I wanted to show you that, so they're safe, you know. You put, they're shatterproof, you know. Now, tiny little fragments, tiny fragments of glass. A couple of tiny fragments of glass went in here, into that pot, so I had to throw out the soup because I was afraid a couple of tiny fragments of glass could have went into the soup. I didn't want to take a chance because the lid was off the soup. I didn't want to take a chance on glass fragments getting in the soup and hurting someone. I didn't want to take a chance on that. So what I'm doing is fixing these fiesta sides. Spanish rice, okay? It's good stuff, Spanish rice. I could fix tuna or tuna patties even with this, you know? Okay, and you 2 cups of water and a little bit of vegetable oil. It's wonderfully interesting. Look at the vegetable oil suspended in the middle of the water. The vegetable oil is all grouped together. See it? Isn't that a phenomenon? That's the floating vegetable oil, floating in a pot of water. That's the vegetable oil floating in the water. Hey there, Mary Zayas. How are you? Nice to see you. Yeah, what'd you think about this shattered lid, Mary? That it will, if you put that lid on the stove burner, and it'll shatter, but it won't break. It'll shatter, but it won't break. Like a windshield of a car. It'll shatter, but it won't break. Probably got plastic in the middle, rubber in the middle of it. Good. Mary, what did you think about the lid, the shattered lid I just showed you? Did you see it? Did you see the shattered lid? If it was on that lid, Mom put it on the lid and she didn't realize that it was turned on. She didn't realize that the burner was turned on. Did you see it? What, did you saw it? I had to throw out the soup. I made that vegetable soup this morning. And I didn't want to throw it away. I didn't, but, you know, human health is more important, you know. Oh, I'll show it to you. Mary. Mary, Mary. Where are you going to? Mary, here it is. There's a shattered lid. See? It'll shatter when you put it on the stove burner, but it won't break. See, look. It shattered into a million pieces, but it didn't break. It shattered, but it didn't break. See, look at it. What do you think about that? It's the lid. It was sitting over there. See? Can you see it shattered? But it didn't break it. It shattered into a million pieces. But it didn't break. It's like a car windshield. So that's what happens when you put it on a stove burner. That's what happens when you put one of these lids on a stove burner. But a couple of tiny glass fragments went in here, so I thought, well, if a couple of tiny fragments went in here, then I'm sure I'm sure that a couple of glass fragments went into the soup too. So I had just threw the soup in the trash. I made that soup this morning, made a whole pot. Mom made a pot of vegetable soup this morning. I had to throw out the vegetable soup in the trash can. So I think it's better that I throw it out. But look at the vegetable oil floating. It's a blob. A blob of vegetable oil floating. A blob of vegetable oil floating in the water. It's weird, isn't it? A blob of vegetable oil. Mary, Mary, why you bugging? Oh yeah. Too bad. Kind of a waste. I hate the waste. It was just a little bit of an accident. Today's been the day for accidents. Mom's glasses fell. Mom's glasses fell and broke, and I fixed her glasses and put them back together. Got the Spanish rice to cook here. Something really quick. Last night I talked about the campers. Went over the campers that are covered. Oh, I'm going to let you guys go.